sports fans. ASMR Sports right back with you today. It has been many days since my last confession. Apologies, I have been dealing with sick kids. And I was sick myself a bit. Not really that big of a problem, but yeah, mostly dealing with coughing and runny noses and all the fun things that happen with sick children. Mostly that just kind of put me behind on work and stuff because I had to watch kids, during the day, since they could not go, to school. But yeah, so today I'm going to mix things up a little bit today on this channel. I've actually been kind of thinking a little bit about sort of what direction to go with this channel and some of my other channels. As you know, if you've been following for a while, this channel here is my sports card channel. Or really sports generally, but really 99% of my content is sports cards. Although I also do like non-sports cards too, so it's really like, cardboard collectibles is this channel. I have another channel called Randomly Relaxing, and that's also an ASMR channel intended to cover, any other things that I want to do besides sports cards. But what's interesting about that channel is that so far I've only done like softly spoken and generally no chewing sounds on that channel. So like what's sort of happened kind of unintentionally is that this channel really is more, it's the whisper and gum chewing ASMR channel that happens to be a lot of, about cards. And the other channel is the softly spoken and no chewing sounds ASMR channel. I have a third ASMR channel, which is just a regular old sports card channel, but I don't do much there, to my chagrin. So anyways, if I think about the channels in that way, then it's more about like the type of ASMR on each, then gives me a little more freedom to really on both of them do whatever I want. Like I could do whispered or softly spoken card related content on my other channel, and then do whisper and chewing content here and talk about it like anything. So I don't know, I've had thoughts like this before, but never really done anything about it. I remember a long time ago, like when I had done, many hundreds of videos all on sports card content, I think I did like a video on, like non-sports, and like I got a few nasty comments. So maybe that's what prevented me from doing it or anything. But anyways, also if you don't like long rambling intros of this sort, I apologize, but that's really something I do all the time on this channel. And if the point is to kind of hear, whispering, soothing sounds, I would say the vast majority of people don't really care if I ramble. So if I've pissed you off because you're here for this thing I'm opening, and you're like, oh my god, why is this guy whispering? Why is he not jumping right into it? Blah, blah, blah. Why isn't he, like, doing, like, 3 dozen jump cuts in a minute like every other YouTube video to get, like, ADD, addled preteens to watch his videos 100 million times a week. Yeah. Okay. So today we're kind of going out there with the content, with the topic, but I have to say I do a lot of like pop culture stuff, mostly with non-sports cards on this channel. And boy, I really hate how zoomed in this camera is. So I'm gonna kind of just hold it, but so I've done, lots of somewhat related content before, but never anything this expressly, not sports related. What I have here is a blind bag, a pop culture blind bag, and I'm actually really hoping, I guess I'll find out when I get into this, so by the time I post this, I will have confirmed. But if you notice on the side here, this says Totally Rad. And then there's like a cassette tape, okay? And then let's see what else. I thought there was like one other thing. Radical surprises. Okay, so all of these things scream 1980s to me. So I'm hoping this is like a 1980s themes, like it'll be like, I don't know, some kind of like, toy characters or something from 80s movies or something, or keychains or whatever. That's what I'm hoping this is. I may be wrong, and it may just be modern day stuff. But I'm hoping this is 80s. This blind bag I got for $9.99 at Target, and I bought this like a year ago, intending to do a video with it actually on my randomly relaxing channel, but I just never got around to it. I have another one similar to this, and it's sci-fi is the theme. So this one says over $25 of toys and collectibles. I got this at Target. So yeah, we're gonna rip into this, and you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, here we go. Trying to make a gigantic noise here. So it feels like pretty full, but I think that's because there's probably like just maybe one particularly big thing in here. So we'll see how this goes if I lose, 2,000 subscribers, because I did a video that wasn't on cardboard related stuff. Maybe I'll rethink things, but if not, you might see more of this kind of content on this channel with, the whispering and the gum chewing. Assess what we've got in here. Alright, I'm going to pull out what I think is one of the bigger things. Okay. So this is a Cinemachines Blade Runner 2049 spinner vehicle. So this is from the Blade Runner sequel that came out, like, I don't know, when was it, like 6-7 years ago? It's like before the pandemic, but not too much before, I think. Let's see when there's a copyright on here. 2017, yeah. 2017. That was a good year. That was kind of when I started collecting cards again, because Aaron Judge was a rookie and he was hitting like 50 home runs, and I was paying attention to that and decided to go to a card show, and people were asking for like Aaron Judge cards, and I went to Target and I bought some like Bowman 2017 Bowman packs and got a bunch of Aaron Judges, and they're like selling for $8 all day on eBay. And I was like, this seems like, I don't know, pretty good deal, these Bowman things. So yeah, bought a lot more packs. Anyways, 2017, and NECA NECA. This is the company that made the blind bag, so they make different kinds of toys and stuff. And I'm guessing all of this stuff will be from NECA, but I may be wrong. It's a great way for them to get rid of their inventory, right? Just put it in blind bags and get it out in the world. So pretty cool. I did see this movie, and thought it was okay. Felt it was a little slow, but if you love the first Harrison Ford in it, along with who's the guy? I forget who the other guy. He's this heartthrob guy. That's the sort of modern star of it. All right, so there's item one. Let's see here. Okay, what the hell is this? It's like a pencil bag that, wow, is absolutely unbranded. It's just like a little circuit board design. Okay, and it's got a little kind of, I don't know what they call these things, but they use them, for mountain climbing. Of course, this is just a small little version of one that you would never use for mountain climbing, but they originally used those for mountain climbing. Now they mass produce them, and people use them as keychains and all sorts of things. Okay, well, that is something I will probably never use. It's kind of like sticky too, like the material that they used to print on these was not high quality, and it's now disintegrating and just turns sticky. So I don't think NECA made that thing. Oh my god, there's a mouse pad in here. Or I guess this is it's a gaming pad, maybe is what it is. But it's not really that big. Zoom out here a little bit so you can kind of see. I don't know. I don't know what game or what sort of universe this image is from. I suspect some of you will maybe recognize this logo. I do not recognize that logo. But I don't know, kind of interesting. It's funny, I was thinking not too long ago I needed like a mouse pad for one of my computer setups, but I haven't owned a mouse pad in like 10 years or so. Now I do, I think, anyways. Oh wow, okay, so this is the last thing. And by the way, I'm pretty thoroughly disappointed that none of this is really 80s. I mean, this kind of is. Andy Warhol Polaroid Series 2 contains 11 reproductions ready to view. So it's like sort of little photographs that are intended to look like Polaroids, I guess. Is it just these? So there's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 11 there. Kid Robot is the manufacturer of these. So, I guess this answers the question, is it all NECA stuff? And it's not. Okay, well, yeah, this is very strange. But I guess there are Andy Warhol fans out there, and maybe they want to collect some things like this. And what was the year on this? 2017. Wow. So, I mean, if they didn't show the photos on the back and kind of give it away, I might have opened this up, but I feel like there's not a need, and I don't know, maybe I could sell this for like $5 on eBay or something. Or if there's any Warhol fans, I'm sure there's, examples of these on eBay. I'm not gonna look them up right now. Although maybe I should. That noise you hear is the sump pump in my basement, which is right next to me. It's very loud, unfortunately, but very important for that thing to run. And luckily we don't have the heat making noise anymore, since it's officially There's the pop culture blind bag. That is, I mean, it doesn't expressly say anything about the 80s, but I think it's pretty misleading to put all this like 80s kind of sort of terms and a cassette tape on there. Not have any 80s stuff, you know. Feels like a bait and switch to me. In fact, I'm trying to think. Well, I guess Warhol is certainly pop culture. This is sci-fi, so might be getting that in the sci-fi one if I open that one, and I'm sure I will eventually. The next video I'm gonna post, FYI, which is probably gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna, boy, I swear, I feel like so this the camera I'm using is on my phone, and I'm using it like wirelessly. The software that I use, which is called Ecamm Live, if anybody's interested, is what controls the camera when I'm recording, but it doesn't allow me to change the lens, because there's 3 lenses on my phone, and this is, I think, the most zoomed in. Maybe it's not, but it feels very zoomed in. I feel like it's too far zoomed in, so I wish I could change that, but I don't think I can. In any event, yeah, this is SP 2021 hockey. Can you believe it's 2023 and the stuff just came out? It came out like a few weeks ago, but I got my hands on it like maybe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, looking forward to this. I saw some of this opened on Ziri, actually not too long ago, like just a few days ago. He posted his video on like 3 blasters of this, and it's like there's a couple of number cards per box, which is kind of crazy, I think, for any kind of retail product. But so we will be doing lots of sports card content still, of course, and look forward to your thoughts on expanding the scope here while keeping the kind of ASMR format. All right, folks, that's what we got for today. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. We'll catch you all later. You have a great one. Bye now.